What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming back with part 2. See Chaka Khan right there? See her? Yeah, you conscious community, see her? Hotep, see her? I want y'all to look at her very, very closely. You know, in part 1, she was throwing up the pyramid sign. Part 2, she's on a show. And she's being interviewed by a guy by the name of Piers Morgan. Now, this video is 2 minutes and 10 seconds, but this shit says a whole lot of, shit that'll make your head spin. And what Chaka Khan is going to say is going to confirm everything that the Raw Truth has been saying. But I wanted to get it out again, out of a black woman's mouth. Why? Because you got this girl, and I can't call her woman because she doesn't conduct her fucking ass as a woman, by the name of Mercury, the personality, something like that. I could be pronouncing it wrong, but she's a black woman, and you got all these simp niggas telling me that I'm a hater. So the best way to calm that, well, I don't think I'll calm it, but I'm at least have fun rubbing it in your fucking faces, is to have a black woman admit what I'm saying. And remember, about 6 months ago, I seen this video, and I totally forgot about it until a song came on, and it was Through the Fire, and I remember I said, you know, I'm gonna use this video to prove my point. You know, don't take it from a black man, as y'all say, well, where's your proof at? Where's your proof? But yet, you dumb motherfuckers got in there to sit up there and call me a faggot, or make assumptions, and you have no proof. But you asking me the proof. All right, Chaka Khan is going to testify that the Raw Truth is telling the truth. So this was taken on 2/12, something like that, 012, and I think 2/6/012, but it was taken in February of 2012. And she's talking to a host by the name of Piers Morgan, and he's a white man. Now I want you to take a good, get yourself a good ear on what Chaka Khan is going to be saying. I want everybody to listen. Shut the fuck up. And what you motherfuckers gotta do is y'all gonna have to learn to have an open mind. Because y'all people, when y'all see the Tariq Nasheed video, it lets me know that 90% of y'all had a closed mind. You know why? Y'all had a closed mind? Because your mind was already made up. Now, Chaka Khan, would you please tell these dumb motherfuckers about Hollywood? Or about how can Tariq Nasheed release all those movies of Hit and Color 1, 2, 3, 4. How did Tariq Nasheed do all of this shit? And would you please tell everyone in the conscious community that they're a fucking liar, that the black woman ain't God? Would you please tell them that? I, Chaka Khan, take it away. Piers Morgan, again, is interviewing Chaka Khan. During each time that they're making a point, I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to tell you, you know, what's going on in Hollywood. Because remember, what's in the dark comes out in the light. You can't hide your shit for long until it is exposed. Here we go. Take it away, Chaka Khan. Take us through the fire.
Angry about what's happened here. The blame game has begun. A lot of people want to blame Bobby Brown. A lot of people want to blame the music business. Some people want to blame everyone. But what do you think?
Well, it's all of the above and a whole lot more, but it boils down to you.
Notice When they're talking about Bobby Brown, blaming the music industry, blaming what for Whitney Houston being on drugs. Here's what you have to fucking understand. Why is everybody having a drug problem in Hollywood? Why is it that they're breaking down and being drunks all the time? Because those drugs is a catalyst to intertwine or communicate with demons. Motherfuckers have to get high so they can, so that demonically control of them can be a lot clearer to them, because they have to be under the influence of something so they can what? Rock on with Satan. So when Chaka Khan said everything above and above, everything around Whitney Houston circle, because this is when Whitney Houston, who also sold her fucking ass, her soul to Satan and shit. And then once she left the white man called Clive Davis, who was a top Satanist who controls your rappers. Oh yes, your rapper. You know what? If there's a part 3, I'm gonna find his fucking picture and I'm gonna have fun with y'all. But he controls your rappers and stuff. And if anybody gets out of line, just like Whitney Houston when she dropped Clive Davis, well, Clive Davis dropped Whitney Houston. Whoo, did I say something? Oh, I forgot black woman. I'm sorry, black woman. You love them. That's your guy, because you love them white men in Hollywood, but you don't even know what the fuck they into. But go ahead, Chaka Khan.
I was introduced to certain people and to certain opportunities to use recreational drugs, and
she was introduced to people. Now, she can't name them. You know, she can't name them because whenever you go to, when they want to approach you to make it big, they offer you drugs. They offer you drugs to make you feel good and stuff like that. And any drug that you want to do, you can do. Why do you think Snoop Doggy Dogg can smoke weed and blunts and nobody is not going to say anything to him? Policemen ain't going to harass him or anything like that. Why? Because Snoop Doggy Dogg is another one who sold his soul to the Satan. As a matter of fact, go to what is that video called? Murder Was the Case. When you look at that video, Murder Was the Case by Snoop Doggy Dogg, that was him telling everybody how he sold his soul to Satan. You gotta understand, a lot of them put that shit in plain sight, because it's one of the satanic doctrines coming from Aleister Crowley, who calls himself the 666 and the Beast. And one of the rules is, see how I'm doing research and you motherfuckers aren't? Pay the fuck attention. One of the rules is hide it in plain sight. How can you hide something in plain sight? So everybody's going to see it, but it's hidden, which means what? You're not going to be able to register it. That's why whenever I seen signs and stuff like the 666 Umar Johnson threw up, and the interlocking of I'm loyal to you hand sign Tariq Nasheed threw up, and y'all got mad at me and called me a hater. Well, it's hidden in plain sight. They're just following protocol. But y'all dumbasses don't know this shit because you worship him. You worship them. I know. Y'all did the same thing with Bill Cosby. But Bill Cosby, yeah, he boule. But here it goes. Chaka Khan's going to tell more. She's going to tell more. Here it go.
It boils down to whether I want to do it or not. And she was a strong-willed, strong-minded girl.
Now, she said, now, it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. So, she's going to contradict herself, and I'm going to catch it, but the drugs were offered. And motherfuckers are always blaming Bobby Brown. And Bobby Brown was like, look, it's not me. Because Bobby Brown himself was hooked on drugs. Hey, it's part of the ritual. It's part of the ritual. I'm telling you, this shit is deep.
And I can't say that's anybody's fault, but
would she have gone down that route, do you think, without Bobby Brown in her life?
well, if it would rather have somebody else. If she wants to get high, if you want to get high, you don't get high.
And do you think she had?
See, Pierce Morgan's asked what would Whitney Houston be if she was without Bobby Brown. You got to understand, she would still be in the same predicament as long as she's in Hollywood. Why? Because, see, what the deep secret is, these folks are paired up with each other to balance out, to see if the unity of Satan is strong. So when you hear celebrities get a divorce, it may be because the Satan in them is not agreeing with the Satan in that other person. They have to be satanically compatible. So these marriages are really, really arranged. That's what it is. And to keep the men in check, they use child support and stuff like that, and use the black woman willingly. So you have to understand this shit is deep. But Chaka Khan, go ahead.
That tendency anyway.
I think that we all, as artists, because we're highly sensitive people, and this machine around us, this so-called music industry, is...
I want you to hear what she has to say, because now all those comments, like I laugh whenever y'all motherfuckers make comments to me and y'all want to make them hateful comments and shit like that. I laugh because you have to understand. Well, I'm going to just let Chaka Khan tell you, then I'm going to come back. Go ahead, take it away. Take it away, Chaka Khan.
Industry is such a demonic thing. It's industry is such around us. This so-called music industry is such a demonic thing.
Say it again.
Around us, this so-called music industry is such a demonic thing.
Say it one more time, Chaka Khan.
Around us, this so-called music industry is such a demonic thing.
She just said that the music industry, and that goes for entertainment, that goes for movies, that goes from all the cooking show, that goes for your professional sports, that goes for anything that these so-called Jews had their hands in. Chaka Khan just said this music industry is so fucking demonic. So if you want to be part of the entertainment music industry or movie industry, what the fuck do you have to be? You have to be demonic too. I want you to say that one more time, Chaka Khan. Go ahead, say that one more time, Chaka Khan.
Is such a demonic thing. The music industry is this so-called music industry around us. This so-called music industry is such a demonic thing. It sacrifices people's lives and their...
You dumb motherfuckers! You dumb motherfuckers! I like that shit because she just admitted that it sacrifices people's lives. You know, like Prince, Whitney Houston, Bobby Christine Houston, China. Are we seeing it? Michael Jackson, Tupac, Left Eye, Heavy D, Jimi Hendrix, all these blood sacrifices and more. And when you do research, almost every single woman have had a story of miscarriage in Hollywood. Those weren't miscarriages. They sacrificed their little babies. I want you to hear what Chaka Khan said again. I'm going to go back. I'm going to try to rewind it and go back. But before I go back, I'm going to come back with part 3. There will be a part 3. So I'll be back.